Hey, you? Yeah, you. I want to talk to you directly today. You might be at a point in your life where you're asking yourself what it really means to be a man, to stop being a boy and start being the kind of person who stands tall, takes responsibility, and builds the life he wants. We all go through phases in life. There's that transition from adolescence to adulthood, and sometimes it can feel like it's hard to cross over from one side to the other. I know that. I've been there. But I've also learned a few things along the way, and today I'm going to share with you 5 key things that will help you make that transition. These aren't your typical cliches. These are real, practical, life-changing concepts that, if you apply them, will turn you into the man you know you can be. So, let's get into it. Let's start with accountability. A boy makes excuses. A boy points fingers when things go wrong. He blames his environment, his parents, his friends, even society. But a man takes full responsibility for where he is in life. Now, I get it. Life isn't fair. People will try to hold you back. There are circumstances that are out of your control. But at the end of the day, you are in control of how you respond to those things. If you mess up, own it. If you fail, learn from it and adjust your approach. Stop waiting for someone else to fix your problems. No one's coming to save you. It's time to stop being a victim. That's what holds you back. A man understands that everything, from the way he feels to the way he behaves, is his responsibility. You have to wake up every day and tell yourself that no matter what happens, you're in charge of your own life. Next up is discipline. Boys like instant gratification. They look for shortcuts. They want success without the sweat, the grind, the sacrifice. But real men know that success comes from the daily grind. It's about doing the right thing, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the backbone of any man who achieves greatness. You're not going to reach your goals by wishing for them. You need to build habits. You need to wake up every day with a purpose and work toward it, regardless of how you feel. Whether it's your fitness, your business, your relationships, whatever it is, discipline will get you there. Start by creating small daily habits that push you forward. This is how men build legacies. They do what needs to be done consistently, no matter the circumstances. But I'm not just talking about work. Discipline applies to how you take care of yourself, your mind, body, and soul. If you don't control yourself, others will control you. Integrity. I can't stress this one enough. A boy says things to impress people. He says what's easy. But a man's word is his bond. He follows through on what he says, even when no one's watching. When you make promises, whether to your friends, your family, or yourself, honor them. Do what you say you're going to do. If you can't do something, be upfront about it. Don't make excuses. The more you live with integrity, the more people will respect you. They'll know they can count on you. And more importantly, you'll start respecting yourself. Every time you break your word, even if it's just a little thing, you lose a piece of your character. It's like a crack in the foundation. Eventually, that foundation crumbles, but when you build your life on integrity, you become solid, unshakable. That's the kind of man people trust. That's the kind of man you want to be. Now let's talk about emotions. Look, being emotional is part of being human, but as a boy, emotions can control you. You react impulsively. You let anger, jealousy, or sadness dictate your actions. A man masters his emotions. The difference is control. A man doesn't suppress his emotions, but he understands that emotions are fleeting. He doesn't let one bad moment define his entire day. He doesn't let anger dictate his behavior. Instead, he chooses his response. This means taking a step back when you're triggered. It means thinking before you speak or act. Emotional control doesn't mean you're not passionate or not feeling deeply. It means you're in charge of those feelings, not the other way around. Once you understand this, you stop being a slave to your emotions. You'll have more peace in your life and be able to think and act clearly, especially when it matters most. Finally, we come to leadership. Now, I know you're probably thinking, I'm not a leader. I don't have anyone to lead. But listen to me. A leader isn't just someone who has a team or a title. A leader is someone who takes charge of situations, inspires others, and leads by example. The key to becoming a leader is to first lead yourself. That means being the best version of yourself and inspiring others just by the way you live. It means showing up for your family, your friends, and your community. It means taking the initiative and not waiting around for someone else to make decisions for you. A true leader doesn't shy away from responsibility. He steps up when things get tough. People follow him because they can see his strength, his confidence, and his willingness to take action. And leadership isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being the person who others can rely on when the pressure's on. Be that guy. Become someone people trust to handle whatever life throws their way. So, there you have it. 5 things that will turn a boy into a man. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to be easy. But if you commit to these principles, accountability, discipline, integrity, emotional control, and leadership, you'll start to see yourself change. And the people around you, they'll notice too. Remember, the choice is always yours. You can stay stuck in the boy's mentality, or you can step up and embrace the man you're capable of becoming. The path isn't always clear, but I promise you, if you walk it with determination and consistency, you'll become unshakable. Now go out there, start living your life with purpose, and don't look back. You've got this. Take action today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Put your thoughts down below. Until next time.